Kira felt the wind bite at her cheeks. It whispered of a challenge. Her village needed a strong leader. Their chieftain, a kind but aging man, had no heir. He had issued a challenge to bring back the heart of the great white bear. It was a beast of legend said to roam the northern tundra. Kira knew she had the strength to face this challenge. She was known for her skill with a bow and her courage in the hunt. More importantly, she felt a fierce love for her people. They deserved a leader who would fight for them. Kira was determined to be that leader. With a deep breath, Kira mounted her loyal horse, Strider. He was a sturdy steed, bred for the harsh conditions of the north. He pawed the ground, eager to begin their journey. Kira smiled. She shared her horse's eagerness. The time for doubt was over. It was time to prove herself. The tundra stretched before them, a vast expanse of white under a sky the color of steel. The wind howled like a hungry wolf, but Kira pressed on. She urged Strider forward, her eyes scanning the horizon. They rode for days, their only companions, the biting wind and the occasional hawk circling overhead. The cold was a constant enemy. It seeped into Kira's bones, threatening to steal her warmth and her spirit, but she refused to give in. She wrapped her furs tighter, drawing strength from the memory of her village and the hope she carried for their future. One evening, the sky erupted in a dazzling display of the northern lights. Greens, blues, and purples danced across the sky, illuminating the snow-covered landscape. It was a breathtaking sight, a reminder of the beauty hidden within the harshness of the tundra. To Kira, it felt like a sign, a promise of good fortune on her quest. After weeks of travel, Kira found tracks. They were massive, unlike any she'd seen before, the great white bear. Her heart pounded with a mixture of fear and excitement. This was the moment she had journeyed so far for. She dismounted Strider, whispering words of comfort to her faithful companion. He would wait here for her. Following the tracks, Kira moved with the stealth she had learned hunting deer and wolves. The tracks led her to a cave half hidden by a curtain of ice. Kira could feel the beast's presence, a rumble of power in the stillness of the air. Taking a deep breath, she nocked an arrow, its tip honed to a deadly point. With a roar that shook the ground, the great white bear emerged. It was a creature of immense size and power, its fur the color of fresh snow. Kira stood her ground, meeting the beast's gaze with unwavering courage. She let fly her arrow. It found its mark, striking the bear's massive chest. A fierce battle ensued, a dance of fury and desperation. Finally, with a heavy thud, the bear fell. Kira stood over the fallen bear, her chest heaving with exhaustion. She had never faced such a formidable opponent, but she had triumphed. With reverence, she cut the heart from the beast, a symbol of her victory and the courage she had shown. It was heavy, pulsing with the bear's fading energy. The journey back to the village was a blur. Exhaustion tugged at Kira, but she was fueled by the knowledge of her success. She had faced the challenge, stared death in the face, and emerged victorious. The heart of the great white bear, a testament to her bravery, would ensure her people's safety and prosperity. As she rode into the village, weary but triumphant, she was met with cheers. The villagers had been waiting, their faces etched with worry. But now, seeing Kira return safe and bearing the prize, their worry turned to jubilation. They hailed her as their hero, their queen, the one who had answered the call and secured their future. Kira, with the bear's heart held high, knew in that moment that she would lead her people with wisdom and strength. She was queen of the northern wind, and her reign had just begun.